So here's the scoop. We're gonna make grape salad today, and I've already gotten everything out on the counter. I've washed the grapes, red grapes, seedless, green grapes, seedless, and I've already, I'm gonna show you later how I do it, but I've already toasted the pecans, and there's my brown sugar for the topping. And also, I do use a food scale for weighing things. Like I'm using 2 pounds of grapes of each color, a total of 4 pounds in the salad. I've already put the cream cheese in the bowl, and to it I'm gonna add the sour cream, 8 ounces, a half a cup of confectioner sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I'm gonna get all of that in. I'm gonna mix that by hand, and then I will come back to you once we put the grapes in. Okay, so we chopped our pecans, and we're gonna get ready to, I'm gonna roast them on top of the stove today because it's hot outside. Normally when it's cooler, cool weather, I'll put them in the oven because 2 things, it warms up the kitchen, they smell wonderful, but I've already chopped them, and as you can see, that looks like about a cup to me. I love pecans or walnuts, so either one. I just happen to have pecans, so that's what I'm using today, and I'm melting the butter now, just in a skillet. You could use any kind of skillet. A lot of times I used a cast iron skillet, but this just cleans out really easy. So we'll just put those pecans in there, and we'll get those started roasting, and I'll come back to you in just a bit once they get towards ready to take up. Okay, so these don't take long. I've only had them on medium heat for a couple of minutes, and technically I guess you could say we're not roasting them. We're just kind of sauteing them on top of the stove in butter. But you'll know when they're done, and I can hear them sizzling. They smell wonderful. They're starting to brown a little bit. So I'm just gonna set them off the burner and leave them there to cool. Okay, so I've already mixed the cream cheese, the sour cream, the confectioner sugar, and the vanilla. And you could use a spatula to mix it with, and I did start with a spatula, but to get it as smooth as I wanted, I really needed to use my hand mixer. So I have used my hand mixer on this, and as you can see, it is very smooth. And so now and I put it all in the same bowl. I don't put it in a separate bowl. So I am going to just dump in my green grapes. And you can do whatever you want to do, but I usually will kind of stir those a little bit before I add the others, and then just add the others. You will need a big bowl for this because you have 4 pounds of grapes that you're using. So this is a very large stainless bowl, okay? So I'm going to get this mixed, and then I'll come back to you. So we're definitely in the home stretch now. I've mixed the grapes with the cream mixture, and now I've put in my cup of brown sugar and my toasted pecans. And so I'm just gonna mix these a little bit, get them mixed well, and then we'll put them on top of our grape salad, and I'll be right back to show you what that looks like. And so this is all mixed, and I'm sprinkling it on top now, and I just wanted to point out that if you see in here, it looks like a lot more brown sugar than pecans, but what's gonna happen is that brown sugar is just gonna kind of melt down in your grape salad, which is the reason that you wanna make it at least early in the morning if you're gonna use it in the evening. I prefer to make it the day before because I think it's much, much better to just make it, to cover it, give that sugar time to dissolve. You don't want to eat it right after it's made. Some people may. I think my husband would eat it anytime. So anyway, this is what we're gonna do, is just cover it with the brown sugar and toasted pecans. And this would be wonderful if you could get this in every bite. Okay,